Well, hello there. I'm Ezra Scott Fitzgerald.
And I'm Biscuit.
And I know what you're already thinking. Probably thinking this is actually gonna be
a normal, funny Gootenburg video.
Yeah. Well, the news is, it's not. Not at all.
This could very well be the last Gootenburg video.
He's got a point there. It's true, it could be, guys. We'll go on to explaining it right now, actually. What happened is I'm actually moving away. And, well, I mean, that really wouldn't be the end of Gootenburg if you really want to look at it. I mean, really, what's the real details here, Biscuit?
Well, Aaron's moving away, and being as him and me, we originally made the first Gootenburg video, and which is Batman's Day Off, part 1 and 2. And since then, we've made many, many videos, some in which we have never finished, we never got to finish, jazz like that. And now that he's moving away, some of us might go do side projects and stuff like that.
For instance, like Justin, he's already got Justin Bashiv. You can check it out at the link here. And you never know, I might pop up. So,
I could very well go in and do my own side thing. I'm not sure, not promising you that. Because, I mean, Biscuit's not really established yet. I was only in one skit. And it was a short skit on that part. So,
yeah. So, we'll try, maybe, get some stuff out there. If not, it's just not gonna happen. But and you guys know what's going on. I mean, we always start things. This is a big problem with us. We actually just started on a prequel to Southern Jack. Before we go on to that, we was actually making Southern Jack 2.
In which I was going to be the main star of, not Biscuit, but
I mean, it just never got finished. People had different things they had to do, work, stuff like that. There's conflicted. So we just gave up on it, didn't do it. You saw the trailer for it, if you've been watching us. But the prequel, we started on it like about 3 weeks ago.
Steven wrote the entire script out for it.
He did, the person that actually plays Southern Jack. And,
it's just never... We got one little scene of it started, and it's just where we're all older, we're all doing our own thing. Sometimes I'm busy, gone with... I was, at the time, dating somebody, and I'd be gone seeing that person. Or Justin would be gone doing his thing.
And it didn't work. And so we just gave up on them. That was actually going to be our Halloween video. Give you a heads up on that. Was actually the Southern Jack prequel. That was it. Not happening now. Just going to tell you that. Well, this is, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is kind of our farewell, or at least for now. Before we go on to farewells, though, we'd actually like to talk about some things, get some things explained that we never had explained before. We never told you guys why we started, what we do, and we never, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't explain enough. Zombie Dude, you know, I have a personality. Never got to really explain where he came from.
I'll let you go ahead and explain that.
Alright, here's the story. This was actually going to be a movie, but since it's not going to get done, I'll go ahead and tell you. The plot behind it was Zombie Dude, which is Ezra Scott Fitzgerald, me. I'm actually really an alien. What happened is I come from a planet, and my name was actually Lord Scott Eisman. I crash landed here, and landed in a meth lab, full of pickles. I ate the pickles, in which it got me addicted to pickles, but also turned me mentally retarded. Hence I lost all my memory of what I was, or anything of the sort, so there I was, on this planet. Well, they just sent me to war. As soon as they saw me, the Americans just sent me to war in Vietnam. And I didn't know any language. So they made me learn from watching Sanford and Son how to talk. Which convinced me that I was actually black. Because everybody kept calling me colored and treating me weird. Therefore, I thought I was black. And during the war, they noticed every time that I got killed, I always just came right back. So they, there's the cat. And, I actually, at that point, they started calling me Zombie Dude. That was my code name, Zombie Dude. So it kept coming back. And, now that Biscuit, tell a little something about himself.
My character Biscuit was originally formed of different things that I personally hate. Like, for instance, one thing you never got to see of Biscuit, he hates old people with a passion. And we had a bunch of different ideas for skits as far doing with old people. And then there's just his quietness. Of course, he rarely ever talks. There's a lot of different things. Maybe in future videos I'll release some showing you more of Biscuit. He was the last character actually generated, so he never really got much attention except for that one little video which didn't show much about him, besides the whole chronic masturbation thing. That's pretty much it as far as Biscuit goes. So
yeah. And let's see here. We're actually gonna start from the little. We're gonna go back in time a little bit when things first started. Actually, I'm gonna start from everything I was making. The Adventures of Aaron Part Duh. It was a video game. In it, we filmed a bunch of the scenes with this mask. And the problem was, the reason we started calling it Zombie Dude is just due to the fact we didn't have no zombies mask. And there's parts in the game where there were zombies, and we wanted to make live action videos. So we used this mask and called it Zombies and just beat the crap out of them. That being me, I got tomb slammed, I got apple spit on my face.
little do you know, in an older video, in what Aaron is talking about, I actually played Zombie Dude in one little skit.
He did? He did a moonwalk and did the...
Yeah.
It was awesome. I actually got blind for about 2 minutes because Steven, the guy that played Southern Jack, actually powerbombed me and my knee went flying in my eye. It shut. But
our original idea, once we started Gootenburg, once me and Aaron made the Batman video, we wanted to make a Zelda video, and I actually went out and bought a Link costume, and Aaron was going to play
Frankie, Link's gay brother who got lost in Termina and threw down that hole. If you ever played Jar's Mask when he falls, he goes into Termina. And Tingle raised him. He's gay. He's Link's gay brother. Frankie. That's pretty much it.
And then our other comrade was going to be Ganondorf. And we all had our costumes ready waiting, and that person never was able to get a Ganondorf costume, so it never worked out. We couldn't never get all the stuff to make the video. So we just started branching off different ideas to make more videos with the costumes that we did have and costumes we could get.
Hence, and of course, Suburban Crackers. Another video that never got done, but it did actually introduce Zombie Dude. Not just the mask getting beat up on, it was actually a character at that point. And believe it or not, I talked like this when I first came out. And then I changed the voice to this because I thought that was boring. And everybody does that. So... he just put away a cat, but that's what happened. I mean, that's how it came to be. And the Suburban Crackers,
I was like a assassin, I guess you could say. It was kind of a just random, kind of stupid
the
character.
storyline, like really what happened is we all got sucked into a video game. Some nerd wanted in Gootenburg and we wouldn't let him in. So he made a virus. We got sucked into the video game and all of our characters came to life. But that's Suburban Crackers. Ain't gonna go too much more into detail about it. We just want to kind of quickly talk about it and move on.
What was the next video?
Really, we just started kind of making fight videos that were silent at the time.
Oh,
After that, due to the fact that we had no mic, we had no sound equipment. So it had to be all silent videos. It sprung the Batman vs. Jason. Link joins the fight. Krauser from Resident Evil joins the fight.
I actually ended up spraining my ankle in that video. I fractured it about 3 months before and it had just healed, and then I sprung it during that video and fucked my ankle all up.
So that's really a lot of where things kind of started at. Of course, then we got all Batman Day Off, which we already talked about. Really, that started off like our mainstream videos coming out.
And then shortly after the Batman versus Krauser versus Jason versus Link video, I actually moved to Vermont, so I wasn't in any of the videos from that point until about a year later.
Yeah. He's gone for a while. Didn't mean he had no influence. I mean, he did come up with some ideas while he was gone. It didn't mean he was gone, but he just wasn't in any videos at that point. So we just kind of continued making a few more things, which, you know, guys, I'm not going to put no links here. You guys can just go check it out if you type it in. See, if you're curious enough, you can look at it.
The main thing about Gootenburg, though, that I personally want to point out is it was never about the views. I never gave two shits if we had 2 views on a video or 100,000 views on a video. It was never about the views. It was about the fun of making videos that we came up with. Whether it was funny to you, the viewer, or not, I personally don't give a shit. I really don't. It was about what we thought. We have our own twisted sense of humor that you may completely find disgusting and retarded. But we don't care. We made the videos for us. I mean, we were glad that we could share them with the viewers of the people who watched them. But if you didn't watch them, then I really don't care.
It's just something for us, like if we're like 40, got kids, all that stuff, I can go back and look at this. I mean, I'm moving. I mean, I can go back and watch these videos anytime, and it's gonna mean something. It's really a lot of what it is. But if you guys enjoy it, that's great. And due to paranormal investigating, was really interested in that kind of, you know, freaky stuff like that. So I guess in a lot of ways, that's kind of where our darker humor comes from. Offering that time.
We're not really here to talk about video games. We're here to talk about our videos.
Yeah, but just go a little thing out there. A lot of stuff, if you see references to it, it's because we're big fans. A lot of our inspiration comes from
I have a Zelda wallet right now in my pocket.
Me too.
You don't like it?
Yeah. Just a shout out to Sir Jerome Moto right there. There you go. We'll end it right there. We'll end it right there. Don't want to ramble on too much about it. What else is there to talk about?
The mask behind us.
There's Regal right there. There's actually the Pikachu used in the video for Pool Tackle. That. There's my wig. Well, not my wig, but my noggin. That's actually made from me. That was actually made and sent to me. Good gift because it lasted for a long time.
I just hiccuped.
That's pretty, yeah. Some other things I really wanted to talk about. Let's see. To be honest with you about that. Wait, no, that don't sum it up. Podcast episode 3 and podcast episode 4. Shit to talk about right there. Episode 3. Now I know a lot of you have all said episode 3 and 4 lacked what 1 and 2 had. And I'll agree.
Completely.
3. Problem with 3, I'll just get this right out there. Wasn't edited. The editing was horrible. There was no gunshots when it's supposed to be. I'll give the Smash Bros. Get credit. That was pretty good. But the effects didn't go when they were supposed to. And the sound effects didn't either. They all happened right at the end.
The editing was all completely fucked up.
Now this might be a little different. 4. 1 good skit. And that was the Biscuit and Niles Chicken Sparrow skit. Funny as hell. The rest were gay. Explain this, Biscuit.
At the time we had 2 characters in that had just joined us, in which I personally never approved of, but of course I don't have, you know, it's a group effort. If one person likes something that everybody else likes, obviously we're going to do what everybody else likes. It's not just based on what one person wants. But these 2 characters brought an extreme gay to the feeling of episode 4, which is why I was in none of the other skits.
And there's some videos I like you guys would actually like to check out, but I've noticed ever since 3 and 4 our video views kind of went down. With the new series we had pigs. If you guys would check it out, trust me, you would like it. I hope this ain't the end of everything. I'll say that. I do hope it. But if it ends up being, we just got one thing.
We're glad we could entertain you.
Yeah.
If we entertained you, then that's awesome. If not, then I don't really give a shit.
And if Axl's ready, I'm ready too.
Thanks guys for watching Gootenburg.
And my hair's all messy.
Hope that you enjoyed our videos. And hope that you enjoyed our message we just had with you.
Bye.
Bye everybody.
That's the end.